Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now there's something I observed about Nigerians, and that is the fact that Nigerians are very unserious and lackadaisical about issues. Why did I say that? Now, if you take a survey or you want to do an interview along the streets of major cities like Port Harcourt, Kanu, Lagos, and Abuja, 4 out of every 5 person you ask about the performance of the current government will tell you that the performance is obviously abysmal by virtue of the economic hardship in the nation. Now, amid this economic hardship, there's this conversation I've been hearing around town talking about President Tinubu's son emerging as the governor of Lagos State. There's an adage they say in Igbo land that says, that thing where you cook when you're done, if you roast them, you go burn them. Yes, amid all this crisis, I still see a group of people believing that President Tinubu's son should become the governor of Lagos State. And I began to wonder, for goodness sake, are these the only people that are existing in Nigeria? I heard that VDM has also endorsed him. A lot of people are coming out to endorse him. And I was wondering that. Anyway, the truth is that in Nigeria, as far as you have the money, you have the influence, and you have the ability to influence the powers that be, people will obviously support you to become whatever you want to be. Anyway, amid all this, there was a conversation that was held on Arise News this morning where Dr. Ruben Abati, Rofai Oseni, Ojineka Okpe, and Ayo has gone ahead to give their thoughts about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son emerging to become the governor of Lagos State. I'd like us to jump right into Arise News so that you can see things for yourself. But please, intentionally do well to drop your own thoughts in the comment section. I want to know what you think about this conversation that is obviously generating a lot of reactions on the internet. Also do well to intentionally touch the like button so that this video can be recommended for more people to get to see.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son, Seyi Tinubu, has again been endorsed as a potential candidate for the governorship position in Lagos State. The latest endorsement comes from the former deputy campaign manager for Ebuka Obi and Dati Baba Ahmed in the 2023 presidential election, Isaac Balami, who said that Seyi Tinubu has the fundamental right to run for governor, emphasizing that he is of age and qualified for the position. His statement followed a comment made by an All Progressives Congress chieftain in Lagos, Ebuka Obi, who criticized the endorsement of Seyi Tinubu by some groups as a potential successor to Governor Babajide Sowore. This story has a lot of dynamics. We are seeing APC condemning those supporting an APC guy, Seyi Tinubu, and we are now seeing Labour Party people supporting Seyi Tinubu. But this is not the first time that we are seeing this sort of endorsement from Seyi Tinubu. I believe last week this social media influencer or activist, they call him, a very dark man, also endorsed Seyi Tinubu. What are your thoughts?
All right, so anyone has the right to endorse anybody they want to endorse, although it is quite suspicious and interesting when an opposition party member comes out like this to endorse someone from the other party when they also have their own candidate or someone who is already saying that he's interested to run on the platform of the party. In terms of eligibility, fundamental right of Seyi Tinubu to run for governor of Lagos State, according to the constitution, if he's at least 35 years old, he's Nigerian by birth, and he has a political party that is sponsoring him, then he has the right to, and he qualifies in those areas. When it now comes to the choice, it's the people that will make that choice. I see that he has come out a bit more with his philanthropy, speaking to people, but we know that this issue of Lagos governorship or who will take on the seat has become quite the topic of debate or conversation. A few names have been thrown into their hat into the ring or have been put up as potential candidates in Lagos State. I think the APC will have a fight on their hands in terms of who. There's, they haven't declared yet, so let me not mention names, but a few people have, been mentioned in different quarters that they might just be interested. But in terms of eligibility, he's eligible. In terms of morality or what you feel, it's up to the Lagosians to determine whether or not, or to decide at the end of the day through their ballot that they want this person. But the most important thing is that INEC should also help us as well during the day of election to ensure that the election is free and fair, that the will of the people actually is supreme.
Dr. Abati, a quick comment.
What is the big issue here? In November, the People's Democratic Party, when this whole thing started, said that the PDP in Lagos State will make sure that nobody imposes an inheritance culture at the level of governorship on Lagos State. In other words, they said they would not want a Tinubu dynasty in Lagos State. Since then, some other names have been mentioned as persons who will be interested in becoming governor in Lagos State in 2027. It was in that context that Ebuka Obi, an APC chieftain, then said, no, people should stop talking about Seyi Tinubu becoming governor. And now you have this Isaac Balami responding to Ebuka Obi and saying that, look, Seyi Tinubu has every right, he's of age, he's qualified, he has done a lot in Lagos State and all that. Well, in terms of all of that, he's right, it's his opinion. Yeah. But I think in terms of the way politics works out, it's too early. Whether in Lagos State or in Rivers State or anywhere for anybody to start talking of who will be governor. Some of the people who joined the race early, will fall by the wayside. And in any case, in Lagos State, they have a very peculiar structure. They have this thing called GAC, an elders committee who decide who will be the next governor. So at the end of the day, until the Babasope crowd of Lagos State takes a decision, you really cannot expend so much energy saying this person wants to be governor, that person wants to be governor. But on the general point about Seyi Tinubu being qualified, well, if he shows interest, why? He can show interest. It is for the people of Lagos State to now decide.
As always, roofing on fire.
It should not be, nobody should talk about imposition or inheritance or dynasty.
Why won't we talk about it? Why won't we talk about it, for goodness sake?
Dynasty plays a role in politics.
Okay.
Money plays a role in politics. And most of these people you so-called think they are people of integrity society. God only knows what they do at the background. So all right. Don't surprise anybody that endorses anybody. If the money is available and the machinery is available, Seyi Tinubu will be governor. Just here to analyze and say, welcome Governor Seyi Tinubu. You know me, I don't like to deceive myself. And there's no better time to start talking about it now.
All right.
So when people are talking, you think they don't know what they are talking? There are talks in different quarters about who is going to be governor. Next governor of Lagos State is being decided. That's just it.
At this moment.
Like I said the other time, one man down already in the race.
All right.
I think after Obasanjo's house has this thing, maybe we might not have that off again. So people are deciding. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. It's money.
Okay.
I rules the election process in this country.
All right. Money rules the election process.
Governor Seyi Tinubu Abalola.
Welcome. Lagos, as a Lagosian, she's speaking as a Lagosian. The Lagos people will respect.
With due respect.
All right.
Has the voice of Lagosians been louder than the voice of Babasope in governance?
In the last election, during the presidential election, yes.
Was it louder?
All right.
Was it louder?
All right. At the end of the day, let us hope that the Lagosians will decide at the end of the day. All right. I wanted to move away from politics, and I saw this story over the weekend that touched my heart, and I just really wanted to highlight it really quickly here. It's a story about this unidentified group in southwest Nigeria that, captured and killed an endangered leatherback turtle, sparking outrage amongst environmentalists. The turtle was left to suffocate and dehydrate in a vehicle, as we'll see in this video that made the rounds over the weekend. My heart broke when I saw this over the weekend. This is not the first time we're seeing this sort of incident occur. I mean, we haven't really identified which particular area this incident occurred. I've been trying to take the story since Monday. Your thoughts on this?
Well, number one, there are laws on wildlife conservation. There are groups that are into wildlife conservation. It's not just a turtle that Nigerians will grab. They grab a pangolin too and take them to China, to use the the shall and also the distance. But, you know, it just shows, one, the fact that the laws are not being enforced.